Home Team Friday on a Wednesday. Yeah. I like it.
I love it.
Good evening, everybody. This year has exceeded our expectations for the high school football season, and it's sad that it's already over, obviously, but it was definitely one to remember. From weekly MVPs to state champions, we got to witness a lot here on Home Team Friday, Desharian.
Yeah, and throughout the season, hundreds of players across the Tri-State gave their all this football season as part of Home Team Friday, and many of those players were in attendance tonight during our Home Team Friday banquet with the MVP of the Year award going to Castle's Antonio Harris. Everyone sees what these young men give out on the field each week, but they never think of the hard work that goes on behind the scenes.
Throughout the year, student athletes devote a lot of their time to their craft. For this season's MVP winners, many of them had to make sacrifices that other students may not have had to make. But it was always about putting in the work to reap the benefits later, which is exactly what coaches have preached throughout the season.
Tonight's a good night to recognize kids that all year long, all they do is, they get up in the morning. Some of them lift weights before school, and then they go to school 7 hours a day, and then they go to practice 2 or 3 hours after that. And by the time they get home at night, it's 8 o'clock at night, and then get in bed so that they can do it the next day. And so, tonight's a great night as far as recognizing some of those guys that make those sacrifices.
Having the support of the school and its fans is always important, especially for those walking into uncharted waters.
It was fun. I really had a blast. All my years of high school, this is my first year actually playing, so it took a lot of trust from my coaches to put that in me and have me go out there and play ball.
For Scott Wunderlich, he says making sure you're not only pushing your kids to be their best, but also supporting them and seeing them succeed is always important.
I know a lot of players that play on not just Mater Dei. I know players that play on other teams, and you talk to their moms and their parents, and they put in a lot of time. They sacrifice not just the time of going into early workouts and going through the entire summers of working out, but then they have to get home and get their schoolwork done, and it's a lot of sacrifice by the kids, and they put in a lot of time.
For the MVPs in attendance, many of them say without their family support, they don't think they would be where they are in life.
I showed up at all my games. Every other parent showed up, and that always used like some sort of support and just, a good mental state. You play for them. When they're there, you play for them. That's all you think about, and the team, of course.
And congratulations again to all of those players who won MVP throughout the year, and a special congratulations to Antonio Harris, Bailey.
Well, Antonio actually joined me at the 9 o'clock show. Here on the show, he talked live for a Q&A about this past season and about what it was like to be the MVP. So you guys can check that out on tristatehomepage.com. Now, this year was so much fun to be a part of, and I just loved watching these teams grow throughout the season. And now we're just counting down the days until 2023 Home Team Friday, Desharian.
We definitely are.